Have you ever felt like you're always running on a hamster wheel, feeling stuck for a long period of time with no clear direction? You see, I've been there. For the past 15 years, I was caught up in a corporate world, feeling overwhelmed by all those societal expectations and was wondering if my hard work was getting me anywhere. But then, everything changed during the pandemic. I finally discovered who I am and what really matters to me. But it wasn't just a stroke of luck. In fact, I went through a deep self-discovery journey for a period of time and finally found a simple way to move from where I was to where I wanted to be. And if you are tired of feeling stuck and wanted a real change, stay with me until the end of the video because I'm about to reveal the first crucial step to your big transformation. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. As we know, emerging leaders are facing a lot of challenges and pressures at work because the pace of change is faster than ever. For example, you are expected to innovate, inspire, or deliver results, often without enough support or guidance. And nowadays, the problem lies with traditional leadership training is that it often scratches the surface, focusing on only hard skills and soft skills while neglecting a deeper personal transformation. Now, I want you to think about it. How many leadership trainings have you attended that can actually prepare you to understand yourself on a profound level, to find your purpose, and to lead authentically? That's why transformation isn't just a buzzword, it's a necessity. To thrive as a leader today, you need a comprehensive approach that can rewire the way of how you think, act, and lead. Then that's where the 6P transformation model comes in. So, what exactly is the 6P transformation model? It's a framework that are designed to guide you through a transformative journey covering the 6 critical dimensions. And let me show you how this model works that can shape your leadership path towards becoming a transformational leader in the future. Right now, let's take a look at this 6P transformation model. And there are 6 critical dimensions which I mentioned earlier which can impact your transformation. And what are they? First is your purpose. Okay. After that, we have place, we have practice, perception, paradigm, and lastly, persona. As you can take a look at these 6 critical dimensions, each dimension is interlinked with one another before any transformation happens, right? So it's like a cycle. And let me give you an overview of how transformation works using these 6 critical dimensions. First, we need to have a purpose. That means to understand, why do you want to transform? Is there any reasons for you to change? Maybe you have some deepest motivations or a desire that you want to change to become a better version of yourself. So by understanding your purpose, which is your why, then you will have absolute clarity in your leadership journey. Like for instance, is there any person that you wish to become in the future? Maybe you want to be a thought leader. And what kind of thought leader you want to become? Having a purpose in life is important because it gives you clarity of who you want to become in the future. Because without understanding your why, there's no motivation or desire at all. And maybe halfway throughout your transformative journey, you may give up. So it is important to really set the foundation right, to understand and discover your purpose of why do you want to transform? Why do you want to change your life? And after that, you can start to think of how you want to create or design an environment, which is a place, right? A place can be an environment or space for you to embark on this transformative journey. And a good environment is very important because an environment shapes your behavior, right? It creates the influence, how you see things, how you believe in certain things. And also with a supportive environment, it will be very beneficial for you to thrive. For example, you mix with a lot of like-minded people who encourage you to grow as an individual, then that's where you begin to thrive in the environment. So having a good conducive environment that you start to design or to create yourself is essential for you to transform into a better version of yourselves. And after that, you start to create environment, you can think of what kind of new behavior that you want to practice in the environment. It can be something that you desire to practice. And most importantly is you must have the motivation to practice that behavior. Because without any motivation, you won't last long, right? So it is very critical for you to think through what kind of new behaviors that has the greatest impact, that can move you towards to become the person that you wish to be in the future. Of course, during the transformative journey, you'll face a lot of obstacles, a lot of problems that may hinder your growth and progress. That's where you need to start to change your perception. Some people, they may view setbacks as failures. So how you perceive these obstacles will determine whether you are able to be successful in your transformation. That's why having this perception element is important throughout your whole transformative journey, because you will experience discomfort of growth along the way. And sometimes you may even procrastinate or plateau for a while. And of course, when you practice long enough, you see some tangible results. You will also shift your perceptions and you start to believe in yourself more. And after a while, your paradigm or mindset starts to shift. You begin to believe in yourself more and have more confidence in whatever you want to execute, the behaviors in life. So after a long period of time, when your mindset starts to shift, you begin to embrace a new identity, which is your persona. You will find your authentic self along the way. Now, in order to transform, it may take some time, but most importantly is at the end of the transformative journey, you need to find your authentic self, which is your ideal persona. Once you have started to embrace this new identity, you will start to execute the behaviors over and over again in a repeated cycle. That's why in this transformation model, it is actually a repeated cycle whereby you start with your purpose, you create an environment, you practice a new behavior, you manage your perception of the obstacles, you begin to shift your mindset, which is your paradigm, and lastly, your identity keep on reinforcing and become stronger and stronger. And when you do it for a long period of time, that's where transformation happens. Right? So simple as that. A lot of people, they often think that, oh, as long as I know how to execute that behavior, I'll be able to change myself. From my experience, it doesn't work, because before anything that you want to execute, you need to understand your deepest motivation. That's why I always believe that finding your purpose is the first crucial step you need to know. So this is an overview of the 6P transformation model. And let me dive into each critical dimensions in detail so that you can roughly understand the deepest level of how each element works. Okay, let's talk about the first dimension, purpose. A simple definition of purpose is about understanding your why. It is the driving force that gives you meaning to everything that you do. And why is it so critical to understand your purpose is because it sets the foundation of your passion and vision and ignite your motivation to lead with conviction even before you have a team. When you understand your purpose, it gives you clarity and focus by ensuring that your personal and professional decisions are intentional and aligned with your core values. A clear purpose also empowers and inspires you, fostering self-trust and authenticity as you prepare for your next leadership roles. In addition, it also helps to sustain your motivation by helping you to transform your routine tasks into meaningful actions, keeping you committed and resilient as you navigate your leadership journey. So I want you to take a little action today. Seek help from a coach or mentor to help you clarify what is actually your purpose. And most importantly, make sure that you align your personal goals and daily actions with your core values. This alignment will prepare you for cohesive leadership where you do have a team in the future. And lastly, inspire yourself or others by sharing your purpose through your work and interactions with people. When you embody your why with any interaction with people, you will start to attract and influence people to follow you, not because of what you do, it's because of who you are. By embracing your purpose now, you will begin to set a strong foundation of your transformational leadership journey. This self-awareness will guide you as you develop the remaining dimensions of the 6P model, preparing you to lead effectively as the opportunity arises. Next, the second dimension is place. When I talk about place, I'm referring to either an environment or space that you can build and cultivate to promote your leadership growth. Let's say, for example, if it's an environment, it can be either physical, social, or digital that surrounds you. And why is it so critical to cultivate a good environment? Because it sets the foundation in shaping your behavior, productivity, and overall effectiveness as a future leader. Moreover, it also helps to enhance your productivity and thrive in the environment. For instance, a well-organized and supportive environment helps to minimize distractions, allowing you to focus better and accomplish more. Being in the right social circle is important because it helps you to build positive relationships and build meaningful connections with people that think like you. As you are surrounded with like-minded people, it helps you to promote your growth and have people who hold you accountable in your leadership journey. Maybe in your leadership journey, you can also seek help from mentorships and collaborate with people that can promote your leadership growth. And lastly, leveraging on digital environment for growth. When you start to integrate digital tools for learning, collaboration, and self-management, you can simply leverage on these technologies to help you save so much time and increase your productivity as well. So I want you to consider this. Start organizing your space to keep it tidy so that you can have absolute focus in whatever you do. And also try to connect with like-minded people in your network so that you can start to build positive relationships with them. And lastly, try to think of what types of digital tools that you can leverage today so that it can help you to enhance your productivity in your work and avoiding being overwhelmed. By intentionally shaping your place, you create a supportive foundation that can enhance your personal growth and prepares you to lead others effectively in the future. Remember this, a well-structured environment ensures that when your leadership opportunities arises, you are ready to inspire and transform. Okay, next, the third critical dimension, practice. When I say about practice, I'm referring to practicing a new behavior. And do you know that practice is the cornerstone of transformation? It involves applying the behaviors and habits that can foster your personal growth, resilience, and effective leadership. When you begin to embed these practices into your daily routine, you solidify the foundation necessary for becoming a transformational leader. And let me share with you why the dimension of practice is also important as part of your transformative journey. When you're regularly practicing a new behavior, it ensures ongoing personal and professional development, keeping you aligned with your leadership goals. As we know, repetition is the first law of learning. As part of the learning process, when you keep repeating those key behaviors, it becomes a second nature to you, which enhances your effectiveness in various situations. Lastly, it helps to build your resilience as an individual. When you put in consistent practice into mastering those key behaviors, it cultivates resilience, enabling you to navigate setbacks and maintain your momentum. Therefore, I want you to identify and focus on one behavior that you want to practice today. For example, you can read a book, write a journal, or even doing some morning reflections. Something that is very easy for you to do. You can monitor your progress by maintaining a leadership journal or having an accountability partner to hold you accountable for all your actions and regularly do a self-assessment so that you can constantly track your consistent growth and adaptation. Next, the fourth dimension, perception. Perception, by definition, is how you view the world and how others perceive you, which can either create or close opportunities. As Dr. Wayne Dyer once said, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. By shifting your perspectives, you uncover those opportunities that could never imagine. And you may be wondering, why is this so critical to master the art of perception? You see, when you are going through a transformative journey, you may face a lot of problems and obstacles that may hinder your personal growth. Therefore, it is important for you to adopt a positive and open perception that will enable you to identify and seize those opportunities that will contribute to your leadership growth. And also, when you try to understand a different perspective in tackling a problem, it helps to improve your ability to communicate effectively with diverse teams. And lastly, shifting your perception helps to promote your personal growth. For instance, shifting your viewpoints fosters continuous learning and adaptability. And these are the essential traits to become a transformational leader. To master the art of perception, I want you to try to adopt a growth mindset over a period of time by challenging your existing beliefs. Engage in regular reflection to assess and adjust your perceptions, and embracing new perspectives. In addition, you can also seek diverse experiences and feedback to broaden your understanding and enhance your leadership effectiveness. So after you manage your perception, and gradually your mindset will start to change, which I call it the paradigm. And in fact, paradigm is the foundation of your growth. You see, many people are not aware of how their mind works, and therefore they usually let their mind control their emotions. If you really want to transform your life, you have to first understand how your mind works and what are the hidden beliefs that can influence your choices. And transformation requires you to start shifting your paradigm over a period of time. That means you have to challenge your existing beliefs and reshaping them to align with your personal goal and core values as a potential leader. Therefore, it is important to adopt a growth mindset and ensure your beliefs and attitudes support your leadership aspirations. When you start to reshape your limiting beliefs, you make more effective and confident decisions. Having a flexible mindset also helps you to increase adaptability, to embrace change, and navigate challenges with resilience. So today, I want you to challenge and redefine your limiting beliefs by starting to adopt a growth mindset. And a growth mindset is a mindset that promotes continuous learning and always see problems as opportunity for you to learn and grow. When you engage in regular self-reflection, you'll be able to identify and adjust negative thought patterns and seeking out learning opportunities that can expand your perspective and support your leadership development. So after going through the 5 critical dimensions, it is time to start embracing a new identity, which is the last dimension, persona. Persona is about evolving your leadership identity. This isn't about pretending to be someone else, but by becoming your truest and the most powerful version of yourself, your authentic self. When you reach this final stage of the transformation, your goal is to unlock your full potential, with each P working together to make you an exceptional leader. And why it matters is because when you eventually develop your true persona, you will start to foster trust and genuine connection with your team. That's where I call it the authentic leadership. Besides that, a clear leadership identity enhances your reputation and boosts your personal branding, which can influence your organization goals. And lastly, when you start to embrace your true identity, it helps you to build confidence in yourself, enabling you to lead with conviction and integrity in the future. Therefore, you can simply do that by reflecting on yourself, on what are the true core values that you believe in, and what are the principles that may guide you on your leadership journey. When you start to engage in your self-discovery process, you will eventually understand more about your strengths that you can leverage and also to improve on your weaknesses. This could help you foster your personal growth and consistently embody your authentic self in all leadership interactions to strengthen your leadership persona. To sum up, when you're going through these 6 critical dimensions in your transformative journey, you will have these foundational actions in place. Let's now highlight one of the most crucial elements, purpose, and explore how it serves as a cornerstone of your personal transformation as an emerging leader. Now, I want you to imagine that you are the captain of the ship and you are sailing an open sea. Without a clear destination, your sailing will get you nowhere. Therefore, your purpose is your North Star, guiding every decision that you make in life. And here's an analogy. Think of your purpose as a magnet. When you begin to know your why, you will start to attract opportunities, and people will start to follow your vision in the future. You will begin to operate not out of obligation, but out of a sense of calling. So why is it crucial for you to know your purpose as an emerging leader? When you are deeply rooted in your purpose, your leadership journey will become a powerful force that drives you through challenges, inspiring others, and aligns your actions with your deepest values. It's not just your work that changes, it's your energy, your passion, and even your resilience. You are no longer just leading because it's your job. You are leading because it's your mission. And that is so powerful because understanding your why can redefine your leadership path. So, are you feeling inspired yet? If you are ready to take your first step, I've put together something special for you, which is the 6P Transformation Model Blueprint. It's a concise and powerful guide that can help you to deeply reflect on your leadership journey and start making tangible changes. This blueprint is your roadmap, offering practical exercises that won't overwhelm you, but will set you in motion towards becoming the leader you were meant to be. To access the blueprint, I put up a link in the description below, so go ahead and download it to kickstart your transformation today. Remember this, to lead effectively in today's world, knowing what to do is not enough. You must transform who you are. By focusing on these 6P critical dimensions, you will eventually evolve into a grounded transformational leader in the future. And before we go, if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, to comment, and to share with the people that you care about. Let's inspire more people to lead with purpose and passion. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you in my next video.